Hi class. Today we're going to talk about radio. We have already talked about out-of-home, print, including newspapers, direct mail, and magazines. And now we're getting into electronic media, and the first of those to be developed is radio. Here are some radios. On the left is an early, 1930s cabinet-style radio, or tabletop, actually, style radio. This is something a family would have had maybe on a kitchen table to listen to during or after dinner, depending on how talkative everybody was. The one in the middle is a transistor radio. A lot of these were made in Japan, and in the 50s and 60s it meant that your music could be portable, recorded music really for the first time. And on the right you see a modern form of radio, which is a podcast. I just want to review some of these technological advances that led to advances in media type. And going way back, you'll remember one of the first things we looked at was, hi Myra. Sorry for the interruption. That was my friend Myra who called me. Anyway, movable type printing press invented by Gutenberg, which led to the development of books and posters and the rise of the Protestant religion and the taking of power away from the nobility and the church and moving it down more to the middle class. And please note that the word Protestant starts with the word protest. Steam power that gave rise to trains and train tracks allowed telegraph wires, and steam power actually powered printing presses for newspapers as they grew and paid numbers of pages and etc. So it couldn't be done on a hand press anymore. It needed to be mechanized. AC and DC current. Electricity had been around a long, long time. Benjamin Franklin will tell you that. It was finally harnessed and used to do things. And if you think about it, the transmission of electricity around the country and around the world did as much to advance and progress things, at least as much, I think, as the internet. And not that very different in a sense in terms of the what it, I mean, it's taking wires and information for the internet, but wires and power for current anyway. Similar. Hopefully you see that. And then the use of radio waves, and that's what we're going to talk about today with radio, was AC and DC and the use of radio waves, the invention actually of sending sound on radio waves that gave rise to radio. And I think you probably recognize these guys, the amazing band Queen. And the song I think of when I think of radio is Radio Gaga. And there's no better performance of it than the one that they did at Wembley Stadium for the Live Aid concert. And we are going to cut now. And I am going to do a separate recording where you can actually hear the sound, everybody, as opposed to, as you know, the lectures I've done before, which I stupidly left my microphone on while I played videos and thinking that the sound would somehow find a way to get to the fore, the sound of the videos, and it didn't. Anyway, let me stop now, and then we'll pick up in a minute.